Well, hello, monsieur. Setting up here, and look who decided to get in my way, but very welcome interruption. Of course, you have to pat any fluffy marshmallow you see. Looks a bit like a cloud, doesn't he? And da da da, I'm very, very crazy, very any damari. Sekari no so better. That is right, I am crazy and excited and I just can't wait. Just like the song says, I am crazy and no one can stop me. I have a mega Albedo haul today. For anyone who is new or welcome back, I am Albedo and welcome to my Wonderland. Without further ado, let's crack open the first box. And so we've got 1 out of 3 and everything is Albedo themed. Let's just say I was hoping to maybe get a box and maybe something else, but I ended up going a little bit crazy, no pun intended. Opening the first box, and this is from Bai. So quite a few goodies got packed together, and I got most of them from Mikari via Bai, which is a proxy service, and also off of Yahoo Japan auctions. And I got them to throw them all in the box and send them to me here in Australia. So pretty good service, I recommend. I still haven't done a video on them. I will. Not sponsored, but I do enjoy using the service. Opening the first little thing, and it's a tiny Albedo plush. Just like screaming. Maybe she's suffocating with the plastic. I don't know. I'm suffocating from excitement, so let's see who survives. Anyway. Look at her little hair at the front. She is adorable. Oh, just picking the fluff off her face. So this was listed as pre-owned, but she looks brand new basically. I think I got her for $8 AUD, and she's from the Isekai Museum collection, I believe. We've got the sticker of authenticity from KDcolle. And her shoes are just adorable. I love how they've detailed them. I can't help but trying to fix her dress as I'm looking at her details. And for a tiny plush that you hang, she is adorable. I was about to put her down, but I thought, oh look, I gotta check out her wings. She's got a bow. And she is just adorable. Let her scream in the back there. And oh, look at this. I didn't realize this was so big. I just wanna hug it. Oh my goodness. So I saw these pop up on Bai when I just checked my basic search of Albedo on Yahoo Japan auctions to see when I'm figure hunting, and this popped up and I thought, I didn't realize this was this big. But then I saw some crane game YouTube videos and I'm like, I know I have to get one of these. There was 2 versions. There was this one and the other one, but I love this one because the eyes are just so, I don't know, sultry and just chill. And fixing up her dress there, and she is such a nicely detailed plush. Sticker of authenticity there, and she's so squishy and nice to hug. Oh my goodness. Got a real ribbon at the back there, fixing her skirt up. Wings, of course. Oh, so adorable. I keep telling myself, don't buy any more plushes. I don't have room for plushes, but I saw this and it's Albedo. And I weakened. I don't know what it was. I was just craving Albedo this stage. And I don't know. I went a little crazy when buying Albedo themed stuff. And now look at all these I have to unbox. So it's cheaper to consolidate packages via a proxy service, but not, so they don't add protected packaging. You can just ask them to put them all in the box like I have here. And it'll be slightly less expensive. But they still pack it with care as well. Anyway, open this up, and I'm sure by the size, you probably know what this is. Surely. And ooh, a little sneak peek there. I've been so excited for this. I was excited for the coreful Shiro, but not only that, it is Albedo's first prize figure. So last week, first it was Shiro's first prize figure, now it's Albedo's first prize figure by the same brand, coreful. Thank you. I can't wait to open this because she looks so gorgeous. The one downside is her wings. I would love her to have wings, but let's see after cracking her open if I still crave that, if I still crave her missing succubus wings or not. I thought about making some, but we'll see. Popping her over there, and let's start to crack open all these little envelopes, or large envelopes. Cutting it open. I know what's in here, so I just wanted to get anything Albedo themed and anything that just seemed a good price at the time. So here we go. So they've kept it in cardboard to make sure it doesn't crease, and you probably expect seeing some artwork, and yes, that is correct. So when I finally take this out, it's a little collection of art cards of Albedo, and as well as a fan sticker, I believe. I will unbox that later. Well, unpack it. And the next one, take out Speedy, is this. It's from the Izakai Museum collaboration, and it's Albedo in a kimono. I know she has the kimono figure that I still haven't got yet, and it's just divine. Not the 1/4, that is on my wish list pre-order, but this one. And I thought, oh, this acrylic. I'm not a big fan of acrylics, but I really love this acrylic artwork, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna hunt this down and get it. I was able to get that at a reasonably good price, about $25, I believe. Next is a folder, and yep, Overlord 3. Oh, so it's a new one, and it has Iron Summer and Albedo on the front, and they look just gorgeous, don't they? Divinely evil, if I could say so. Oh, that's so good. I don't really collect folders, but some of the artworks of Overlord on folders just looked really good, and I thought, oh, I might pick up a few. Talking of which, I believe, if this is the one I'm thinking of, it's a bit risque. I started opening it, and I forgot I got this one completely. It's just throwing the sticker there, and I was like, whoop, okay. Better just get something to cover that up. I know I make my channel for adults only, but I still want to cover it up just in case. Not exactly safe for work, even though she is technically covered. But I couldn't help but still pick this up because, I don't know, I still find it gorgeous. So excuses aside, that is the second folder that I got. Just tuck her under there, hidden. Ah! Can you hear the embarrassment? Next one, they've packed in bag, and I love when people use bags to post things like this. It's just, I don't know, if interesting. It always surprises me. But it's only twice. I actually got a pack of figures once in a bag. That was interesting. This, they did survive. And we'll have to talk about that in another video. That was from ages ago. Now then, opening it up, and we've got a poster from a magazine, I believe, and this one I can show, or at least I will try, and looking just a little bit, oh, I don't know the expression, just gracefully kind of, not embarrassed, but shy. I just love the look of torn fabric. It looks really cool, not in like a violent way, but elegant way. I don't know. Now this is sounding bad. Let's move on. Moving on to next, I have I thought this was an acrylic, but no, it's not. It's a card. So I did want to get a few of them, but the ordering fee on Mercari is like around $5+, and for a card that I'm paying $3 to $4 on, I don't know, I only decided to get one card, and it looks like the seller included 3 more cards, so it ended up being expensive ordering through proxy, but I still really love this card. Oh, and I think it's got like a little case on it. Yes. Oh, that's so cute. I love how they treat cards with such respect. Not sure what anime that is from, but you can inform me. And oh, I can't stop staring at these glittery hearts. She is so cute, and she looks so good in a knitted jumper. I'm not sure what it is, but I just fell in love with the little mini card artwork. And I love the extras too, like this one's kind of really cool too. Looks like something from League of Legends, maybe it is. And I'm not sure where he's from, but regardless, I'm very happy with that little purchase. Now then, this is a big, if this is what I think it is, this is a very big box for it, so yeah, I tried cutting it open here. A little bit of a fail, and just... What was the point of cutting it open? Oh my god, okay. So it stopped filming me get that out, and I also dropped something, I believe, so I just cut that out, and here it is. And this was released recently, and it's a swimsuit acrylic. They have a whole set. I think it's like a... No, not a bath time. I don't know, leisure wear. But I just wanted to get the Albedo, and I missed out on Ami Ami pre-orders, so I ended up getting her from there. Talking of which, they just released some more acrylics, and I missed the pre-order date on Ami Ami because I never see when that stock gets up. I guess I need to try to be more alert on Ami Ami, but so I missed the recent acrylics for the new season. And like I said, I don't like your acrylics, but it's Albedo artwork, and I just, what can I say? I'm sucked in, and especially so. Look at all this! Oh my goodness, I never thought I'd get this much merch of my waifu Albedo. But you think that's it? Nope. Look at that. I'll bring in the second box. Crack this open. So this is pre-owned, and they would have bought it from Ami Ami, I'm assuming, because of the box. And did you get a sneak peek of what figure it is here? Da da da! It's Goodsmile's Albedo figure. I think this was her first scale, if I remember correctly, from ages ago, or maybe the second. I can't remember if the other one, the Figure one, was released first or not. Regardless, I have tried to get this once off of Bai before, and I failed. The seller didn't end up sending it, so then they gave me a refund, and I was disappointed. But I saw this recently being sold in Australia locally for about $350, and I thought, what the hell? I haven't seen it that cheap for ages, and oh, yep. So I decided to crack down and get her finally. She's pre-owned, but in awesome condition. Let's see if she's worth it or not. Then the grand finale, and this is what inspired the haul in the first place, because I thought, oh, I might want to get a few more items for this, because I knew I wanted to get the coreful figure. And then I just kept getting more, looking at more. Oh my, it's honestly an addiction. Right, taking out this gorgeous art card. You can see what month this is. Oh my goodness, I would love it. If Amico had figures, I would buy this. This is adorable. Look at the eyes. So shiny. And I think it's by an artist called Ria. And the back, thank you for buying. And if you need a hand, please contact Ami Ami. Now then, so this is a brand new figure, and it is one of my pre-orders this year, and that is the Albedo wing version. I am so excited for this. The box is quite large. I didn't think it would be this large, and then the other box I took the other Albedo out of, the Goodsmile one, was the slightly smaller version. So it'll be interesting to see if the box is well catered towards the size of the figure and not just, I don't know, too oversized. Anyway, it's interesting that they don't use bubble wrap. They instead just put it in a little bag, and they put the sides. This wasn't damaged at all, so it came. I got it via Surface because the DHL for this, which is the only other option, was so expensive. I could not afford it at the time. So then I'm like, I'm gonna have to F you, and she arrived 4 months later. Yes. But it will be worth it. Have a look at the top, and I can kind of see why they have a big box. Look at her hair. Oh my goodness. Wow. So yes, I can see why it's such a big box. When I open it, I might have a bit more understanding. But nevertheless, look at that. I've got not only all this merch, but those 2 large-scale figures in the back. My Albedo shrine is gonna thrive. And I'm more excited each time I just unbox more. I literally, while unboxing it, could not help but just look at it all and then, oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm losing myself. So let's open up the first acrylic. I thought we'll start with small acrylics and then build our way up to the grand finale scales. First is the swimsuit one. There's actually, I was going to say there's actually 1, but there's 3 Albedo prize figures that are coming out in swimsuits. And though I'm like, yes, I would love more Albedo, as well as more other characters, mind you. I do love this acrylic art very much. It's very cheeky there. But they all look so similar is what is really annoying me. I put up some pictures, but they just all look similar. Not sure if I'd get all of them, and they also don't have all their wings. So, little, not complaining, but the same token, I'm just questioning. Because imagine having a prize figure where she's wearing this kimono, or maybe a different outfit, for example. Or even, imagine if her and Sheltia swapped outfits as like a prize figure. I'm not sure. There's so many other ideas apart from less clothes. I'm not saying that you don't have to, like, of course they're catering towards being sexy or not, but just be a bit more creative with the clothing instead of just a lot of less swimsuit clothing. Especially considering we're getting these 3 more prize figures. Anyway, that is just my personal opinion. I'm probably going to get the one which is in, I think this is a new line where it's in a little donut floating on a pool. But apart from that, I'm more excited about her scales. Talking of which, this acrylic is gorgeous. I pointed out there, I'm not sure if you can see, but I love the inclusion of the ring that Einsummer gave her. And for acrylics, interesting sizes, I think they're very gorgeous, and I'm happy with the price I got them at. So, nevertheless, they're going to look great on the shelf. Now, cracking open this coreful figure, please be a good paint job, like any prize figure. Praying for the prize figure gods to deliver me a figure that does not have any paint defaults, and I'm sure everyone else is the same. I mean, for me, as long as the face and the hair is okay, I think it's a win. And looking at her packed very well, I am just in awe. She is perfect. Oh, her hair. Okay, I'm glad. The Echidna last week, I loved the bunny one, but I felt like it could have been improved like a little bit. The Shiro, very happy, perfect. And this, oh, look at her boots. I would wear these boots. These are gorgeous. And you got the zippers on the side too, such detail. And I love the color they've chosen. There's even a little bit of shading on there too. Her bracelet. Her hair looks amazing, like the bottom, the sculpt at the back. And also the clear color change. Her face. She's got that grin in the eyes. Let's get her on the base. Her base is actually really similar to the swimsuit acrylic. So, that was going to match well. We've got the Taito Corporation on the back there. Click it in. Making sure she's snug on the base. And there you go. Our first 3 gorgeous items. They are just turned out so perfect. I'm very happy with them. Now moving on to the juicy section. And that is our scale figures. I'm sure you're looking forward to this as much as I am. Starting with the first box. And it is the Albedo by Goodsmile company. And I love how they start with a picture of her, and then on the back they have the original beautiful illustration. The box is ultimately very aesthetic, and though I cannot imagine going to an anime store these days and pick out figure solely on how it looks and also the box, because we all know it ahead of time and pre-ordering like 2 to 3 years, it feels like at the moment. Nevertheless, I still appreciate a good box, even though it's going to feel like it's in storage 90% of the time. Regardless, it hypes me up. So opening it up, and she looks pretty much brand new apart from the cut tape. You've got this beautiful lilac pastel on the bottom. Very clean. And instructions. Let's have a look. Looks easy enough. I hope I don't break any of her hair strands. Nerve-wracking. English side. Right. So I did cut it. This plastic was very hard on there. I managed to crack it open. She did do a little jump. I felt like in the air, like, woo. And the base, oh my goodness. I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, and I feel like Ezio would be jealous at how beautiful this base pillar looks. I feel like this is Albedo's leap of faith. Even though I can see a little bit of pre-owned dust there. Looking at the bottom. But I just came back from giving it a quick clean, and you'll see at the end Now then, let's bring out the wings. That was a bit difficult in itself. At least I didn't have to cut the tape. Sometimes it's invisible and it's hard to find where all the bits of tape are. So it's a trial and error moment. Now then, her wings. Oh, can you see the glitter? Oh, so beautiful. I love the transition of the blue to black, and it's got purple in there as well. Glitter. And it's sculpted so beautifully. It almost seems near, not just at the top, but mostly down the bottom, that each feather is individual. Though, look how brittle that is. I'm scared holding it. I really hope I don't accidentally, I don't know, hit it and snap it, but that is, look at that. Such gorgeous layers. I feel like they add such dimension. My goodness. Wow. Don't mind me just admiring these wings and bringing out the second one. Now then, the gorgeous Albedo herself. And I see they managed to find one of the arm covers and take that off. Looking at her face, everything looks like to be in order. There's a little smudge on her nose. I'm not sure if you can see. I will try cleaning that off later. But apart from that, I don't think you can tell that she is pre-owned. I'm just, oh, look at her details. I love how her hair's sculpted and you've got the clear pieces, ribbon at the back. Her dress is, one of the main reasons I am drawn and adore Albedo is because of her dress design, her whole design, her hair, the beautiful dress, the shoes. I'm just in absolute awe. And her expression is so sweet. Now then, the nerve-wracking part, taking her apart and putting on the wings. Wish me luck. The arms came off pretty reasonably easily. Now the bow was I was a little bit nervous about because it's very thin. Oh, just having a look, I thought I'd have a look at the chest and then diamond area, very cleanly finished. Putting her on the base for some support, and her wings went in easier than I thought. There we are. Now putting the bow on. This is probably the most difficult part. The arm, other arm, and the hair. But before that, I'm just going to clean that little spot off, and it came off with ease. I was like, if this is a stain that doesn't come off, it is probably going to annoy me for the rest of my life or owning this figure, which I'll probably die before I sell this. I'm feeling at the moment, because apart from that, she is just absolutely perfect. Anyway, she's all clean, put her head on, nothing broke, and look at her. Her wings span back so, oh my goodness, the ratio of this figure, the volume of the space it occupies is just magnificent. I think they've done a really good job recreating this artwork in a three-dimensional form. Just sculpted and painted beautifully. Trying to move on with the last figure still lingering in my mind, let's have a look of the most recently released Albedo, and that is the wing version by KDcolle. I am super excited because the past KDcolle figures I have got have just been stunning, especially when it comes to finer details such as the face. So the fact that they've released an Albedo figure, I am just keen. And looking at the box, I do love what they've done. Though the oversaturated pictures, I thought it would have been cool to include an artwork. I'd still rate it very high, but not as high as the Goodsmile box. Now then, having a look at the top there, I am just in absolute awe of this hair. Can you think of the nightmare of trying to work out how to package and post this figure? Can they sleep at night, honestly? Slicing open the tape, let's crack her out of this plastic prison. Quite thick cardboard, I won't lie. I'm not sure if the sides need to be this wide. I understand why it has to be so deep. And while unboxing this, look who's come back. What do you think, Snowy? Okay, isn't she beautiful? Please don't walk past her though. Her wings are very brittle. And you know what he did? Look, oh, I had to pull it further. I was holding the camera too at the same time. Yes, Plush is okay, but the acrylic stand, okay, goodbye. As much as I love you, I directed him off the table and he walked away anyway. He's like, okay, I'm bored now. I thought there was some instructions in here, but turns out just to be a warning. I don't know, don't suffocate from admiration of your waifu. I can't read Japanese, so that's what I'll assume. right then. So I thought I was having troubles with the Goodsmile box being the blisters was just so hard to just pop open. But I really struggled with this as well. Oh my goodness, look at me just... Because I want to try to pop it out slowly so I don't shock the figure and also don't, you know, the figure doesn't go catapulting out onto the floor. But I got one side up and I thought, yes, victory. But the other, you saw how hard pressed down the other side was. I try to do it where I keep tape also on one side still attached, but this I had to cut all the tape and get her out. But there you have it. I finally got the top layer off. I know there's still a bottom layer, but we won't think about that for the time being. Bringing out the base, basic base, like the design, but never mind about that. Let's bring out the figure and, oh, I had to be careful taking her out because of her hair. I didn't want to knock it. She is a little bit top heavy, understandably, but oh my goodness. She is just, every centimeter of her is just detail. I love how they finished off her shoes, her manicure. You've got, and underneath as well, I love how they've done the swirl. They've finished that off nicely, and her sculpted body and the sculpted dress, her hair, look at underneath it as well. It's just so layered. I'm in absolute love with the hair sculpt. You know how much I love hair, and if you don't, I adore just beautiful dresses and hair, and this is just ticking all my boxes. Even though that one hair strand on the top seems a little bit weird, but after taking the plastic off and having her set up, she is nothing odd about it at all. The base is quite simple, but I don't mind. The figure is so detailed that I think you wouldn't want anything too distracting, but I would have to give an extra point to the Goodsmile one. The fact they had a pillow was a little bit something, but regardless, I can't wait. I gotta complete her. Let's crack open these wings. And again, I cut a bit of it. I had quite the struggle trying to get these wings out, I won't lie. There we go. And oh, they're all plastic up. Okay, and this is where I see where they've had to make the box quite wide because they need to fit the stand in as well, and also the wings. So I do believe that the box size does cater well towards protecting the figure and not being too big. So even with the postage being expensive, I get it. I get it. Unfortunately. But I'm glad. I don't want to complain about things at all. Don't get me wrong. I'd be happy, pleasantly surprised. I want to look at everything in detail. And talking of detail, these wings just look amazing. Look at the sculpt, the paintwork is beautiful. They're not like the Goodsmile ones, but I'm glad they've got their own artistic style about them. I just love the shape. It's almost like they're engulfing her in a way. And it's just... Oh. Anyway, I had a little bit of struggle with the other one, trying to get them in because I don't want to bend the wings. The base is quite hard, which is great because you want it to stay in there, but it's quite tricky to get a grip. So wiggling a little bit. I think they both were still a little bit out, but you can't tell. And I struggled to put the ribbon in. I didn't want to break it, and my finger wasn't big enough. Wasn't big enough, it was too large actually, and I have very petite hands. So I actually used, because it was quite a soft plastic, the wing stand, which turned out to be perfect. And now trying to work out how to put on the wing stand itself, but God forbid I have to get that ribbon out because I would not know where to start, because I don't want to like imprint it with my nails or break it. So we'll see. Not that I am planning to dismantle this piece at all. And I also love that with her hair up, you can see her beautiful back and the gorgeous design of the back of her dress. Her all together like this is just gorgeous. No paint defects. I think the design turned out beautifully. The sculpt, I'm just so happy. I don't know what to say. I came to this thinking, okay, I'm gonna get some awesome Albedo merch, but I'm honestly speechless. They're both so beautiful. I cannot stress it enough, and could not recommend these figures enough. I love her sultry cheeky face. Honestly, just to die for. And just the details, the fabric sculpt. Anyway, without further ado, let's move on to a showcase.
find me one day. Oh, I never knew that you would be the one headed my way. Yeah. Oh, you caught me off guard and you took me by surprise. Oh, there's so many things that I wanna do. Do you? Can you visualize? It's hard to say all the things I won't do, but I'm trying. Oh, to find a way to get close to you. It's so hard to say all the things I won't do. I'm waiting to let you know how much I want you. When I think about you, I feel la 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 la. When I think about you, I want la 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 la. When I think about you, I feel la 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 la. When I think about you, I want la 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 all that time. Oh, you get what I'm trying to say, 'cause to you I'm an open book. Oh, take your time and read me slowly, baby. Got the hungry look. But it's hard to say all the things I want to, but I'm trying. Oh, to find a way to get close to you. It's so hard to say all the things I want to. I'm waiting to let you know how much I want you. Yeah. When I think about you, I feel la 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 la. When I think about you, I want la 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 la. Yeah, yeah. When I think about you, I feel la 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 la. When I think about you, I want la 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 all the time. When I think about you, I feel la 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 la. When I think about you, I want la 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 la. Yeah. When I think about you, when I think about you, I feel la la la. When I think about you, I want la 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 all the time.
So there you are, that is my mega Albedo haul. I did not expect to do this, but it just turned out a pleasant surprise for myself. And hopefully you as well. I don't know, I was not disappointed with any item I got. They're all beautifully manufactured, attention to details I'm very happy about. Still not sure if I'm going to make some wings for that Taito prize figure, but regardless, she is killing it even without the wings. Surprising. Thank you all so much for joining me for this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and until next week, be sure to take care, treat yourself, and just have a good week. Can't wait to see you then. Bye!